me. That's where he was living. Sweet pie. Hi. Oh, you're sick too. Oh my gosh. What's sad to me is when humans are the ones that are injuring them. So just like Cinnamon, someone broke 3 of her legs. That is sad to me. Fozzie, someone kicked him in the face, broke his jaw. That's sad to me. It's the abuse that is sad to me. It's when people don't control, if they bring in a female dog and they know that females can get pregnant and they let them go outside and get pregnant, and then they put the puppies in a plastic bag because they don't want to have to deal with that. That's sad to me. That's the kind of stuff I see.
Well, we've been working with different First Nations to help with the quality of life of animals on the different communities. And not entirely just First Nations, some residential communities as well, remote areas. And in those areas, a lot of the times, veterinary care is hard to come by. And if it is available, it's usually quite expensive. So with that, a lot of the animals don't get proper care.
You can see the shot holes in their bodies. No, I want to go there and save them all.
But that,
How is she sane?
well, it's catching up.
Oh my gosh, there's a noose around its neck. I can't look at this. Well, all we can say, it's a fly-in reserve.
Yeah.
It's a remote fly-in reserve, and we're like, we can't necessarily get to, so they don't care.
When dog calls go on, usually they have one to 3 or 4 people that are designated as dog shooters. Could be anywhere from $25 to $50 a dog that they get paid to shoot them. I always say, why can't we put that money towards spay and neuter?
And they've been shooting dogs on properties, like where, like the teacher said, the little kids will tell her, like, my dog, which they're pets still to the kids, right? And he was at his grandma's house and someone comes onto the property and shoots his dog. And the kids seen it, like they see that. That's not okay. And then they start to think that it is okay. What did you do when that guy tapped you on the shoulder with the gun?
What was that? I was scared the living shit out of him.
But was it just like a rifle?
Yeah, it was a .22.
And what
But I just saw the gun
was,
barrel. He says, what are you doing? And I go, well, what does it look like? I got the camera going. And
were you crying? Were you?
yeah, I was in a bad way, yeah.
And
I says, I'm taking pictures of the dead dogs. And I says, what are you doing? And he says, oh, I come here to shoot rats.
why?
So he was an okay guy, you know, but it's like, whoa, you know.
Like, the rats are eating the garbage. Why would they want to shoot the rats?
Just something to do.
I started with, I was a nurse in one of the rural communities. My patients, we got to talking, and I told him that I liked dogs. We were talking about animals, and he told me to visit one of the dumps on the rural communities. So my next day off, I took a drive down there, and I found bodies and puppies, live, dead. And it really just made me open my eyes on how bad the situation is on these communities. The population is just out of control.
A dog call is basically population control. It is a way of managing the dogs that have become into packs, and what a dog call is a shoot. I think sometimes they call it a dog shoot or dog days, where they round up loose dogs and shoot them and dispose of them.
The dogs don't realize that we're out to save them, obviously. So a lot of the times when this does happen, that we can't catch a dog that we want to bring in, right now this dog, the guy across is threatening to shoot it. If we don't bring this dog in, and this has happened to us before, we come back to the next time that Dave and I aren't working and we can actually figure out a day that we could come back, and the dog's dead already. And then Dave and I blame ourselves, like, oh, we should have got it. When we were on our rescue mission, a vehicle pulled up and they asked us if we were a rescue, and we said yes.
Hey Jasmine, there's a dog behind the fire hall apparently that has just been like hiding under it.
Oh, where'd you hear that from?
Some guy just pulled up in his truck and told us.
Oh!
So he gave me his phone number and I got everything so we could go there.
Perfect.
And then pick up that dog too.
So they said that there was an abandoned dog on the fire hall that was partially blind. He was missing an eye. So when we were done bringing in these 2 other dogs and loaded up, we took a drive over there. And there he was wagging his tail and unhappy, too excited to see people.
I know, you're gonna go to a good home. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I know.
Can you imagine living outside, like just having someone, you know, just abandon you? Like, where was he sleeping? He looks older. He's got some gray on his face.
Come here.
Oh yeah, the eye's completely white. He's definitely blind even under his cherry eye. Well, that was easy. He'll figure it out. When we take dogs fresh off the land, and we stick them in a small kennel, they're scared. They don't know where we're taking them, what we're doing to them. So a lot of them have anxiety and they want to just break out of the kennels and they cry. They do quickly realize that they're safe and they do quiet down and go to sleep when on our drive back.
They need the love. There's so many dogs out there that got hurt and nobody really cares about them out there. They get shot and they deserve better. They're human. They're like humans to me. And I don't do it for me. I just do it for them. Give them love. They need it. It's like they've never had it. And when they get it, they melt. So that's mostly why I do it. They need the foster people. They need more and more foster people every day. So why not help them out? Oh, millions more people. If they got a house and a safe spot, doesn't take much to take care of a dog. Dog needs love. This one got beat pretty bad. And he's a gem. He's a big suck. Gives a lot of love. And there's so many more dogs out there like this too. It's sickening. I like fostering because you can always give them back. But I really like this one. And with all the shit that he's gone through, I'm thinking of keeping him. But let's see how it goes. He's happy here, so I'm thinking, and I'm attached now, big time, especially because he's like a war vet. So I'm thinking of keeping him, but we'll see what happens.
We've both put a lot of our own money, thousands of our own money, into care. We get a lot of donations, and that helps, bridge the gaps. There's no magic potion or anything like that that's going to fix everything, But if we can do some steps go forward, some go backwards, and you have to be able to roll with it, and that's my side of things.
And Rolo is just like a drop in the bucket. He is
he's one
hundreds,
of hundreds, literally. Yeah, he's. You see him yourself. He's got a busted hip, blind in one eye. He's been in some fights, but he's still a happy dog, you probably couldn't get a better companion, And that's what it's all about, is companions, They are dogs, but at the same time we can make their world better and they make our world better,
So when Rolo was brought in, we noticed he was limping on his left hind leg and seemed to be very painful as we were feeling that area. And we took some x-rays while he was sedated, and we did find that he has a very old chronic fracture on his femur of his left hind leg. And you can see that's why it's looking a little funny there and it's bending improperly there. So we are monitoring it with some pain medication and some antibiotics, but he does need to go under surgery for an orthopedic surgeon to repair this, and it's called an FHO, and that will remove the head of the femur and fix his issues with the limping there. So to do with his eye, as far as I know with the doctor mentioning everything, his globe just never protruded out properly. We really have no information on that as far as the eye goes, but he is blind in that eye permanently, but it's not causing him any pain or anything as far as we know, and he's just a really happy dog.
You can see hip and other side is all shattered. You can see nice demarcation between the socket and the ball. Other side socket and the ball is gone. This bone is gone, this bone is gone. Like that socket is made up of 3 bones. 2 of them, they were gone, shattered, most likely 3. You can see that is cut. The ball is gone, it's relieved, with the time will be all good. Most likely it's a hit by car because it's on one side, it's a concussion and whole of the hip on that side is busted.
It's taxing. It can wear on you a little bit, but you have to count the wins and not the losses, and that's where you see the losses, and that's pretty sad. It's really, because there's a better way, and there's, in the long run, we're hoping that there's no need for it anymore.
I hope to see the day that these rural communities, like reserves, don't have overpopulation, that there's no more suffering for dogs, and that they are just, the population to be controlled so that they don't have to have culls and dog shoots. That's really what I'd love to see.